Let me ask you a question. And don't answer it out loud yet. Just think. What would your life look like if money was no longer the main problem? Not unlimited money. Not private jets or Instagram luxury. Just enough money that fear stopped controlling your decisions. Enough money that you could walk away from toxic situations. You could say no without panicking. You could sleep without calculating bills in your head. You could think clearly about your future. Now here's the twist. The story you're about to hear is not about getting rich fast. It's not about luck. It's not about crypto hype, secret stocks, or overnight success. It's about how an ordinary person, with confusion, fear, bad decisions, and self-doubt, slowly learned how money actually works, and eventually crossed the $1 million mark through investing. And here's why you should stay. Because this story will challenge what you think investing is, what you think beginners should do, and what you think is possible for you. Most people click away because they're afraid the truth will expose them. But if you stay to the end of this video, you won't just learn how investing works. You'll learn how patience, strategy, and mindset quietly create wealth. Before we go any further, do this one thing. If you believe your financial future can be better than your past, subscribe to this channel right now. Seriously, pause for half a second. Have you subscribed? If you have, I appreciate you deeply. You're already thinking long term. If you haven't, this is exactly why you should. Because this channel isn't about hype, it's about clarity, strategy, and real transformation. Now let's begin properly. Chapter 1. The day I realized salary would never make me wealthy. There was a time I believed something most people believe. If I just work harder, if I get promoted, if I earn a little more, everything would eventually fall into place. And on paper, it made sense. I was earning. Bills were paid. Life looked okay from the outside. But something felt wrong. Every month followed the same pattern. Money came in. Money went out. And whatever remained disappeared. No matter how disciplined I tried to be, I realized something uncomfortable. Time was being exchanged for money, permanently. If I didn't show up, the money stopped. If I got sick, the money stopped. If the system changed its mind, the money stopped. That's when the first crack appeared in my thinking. I asked myself a question that changed everything. Is this the highest level of financial intelligence I can reach? And if you're honest, haven't you asked that question too? Because deep down, most people know. Working hard is not the same as building wealth. Earning money is not the same as keeping money. Saving money is not the same as growing money. This wasn't a motivational quote. It was reality. That's when investing entered my life, not as an opportunity, but as a necessity. Chapter 2. What investing really is, and why most beginners fail. Let me clear something up immediately. Investing is not gambling, guessing, chasing trends, copying screenshots from social media. That's speculation. Real investing is simple, but not easy. Investing is the act of delaying gratification today, so your future self has options tomorrow. And beginners fail because they do the opposite. They want fast returns, constant excitement, immediate validation. I was once like that too. I wanted my money to move. I wanted action. I wanted to feel smart. But the market doesn't reward excitement. It rewards discipline. Here's what changed everything for me. I stopped asking, how fast can I make money? And started asking, how consistently can I avoid losing it? That single mental shift saved me years of mistakes. Because once you understand that protecting capital comes first, growth comes second, speed comes last, you stop chasing noise and start building structure. Chapter 3: My first investments and the painful lessons they taught me. My first investments were embarrassing. I didn't know what I was doing. I followed opinions instead of principles. I bought things I couldn't explain. And yes, I lost money. But here's the lesson most people miss. Loss is not failure. Repeating the same mistake is. Each loss taught me something. Why valuation matters. Why patience beats intelligence. Why emotions are expensive. I learned that the market is not your enemy. Your impulses are. Every time I panicked, I paid a fee. Every time I chased, I paid interest. Every time I ignored fundamentals, I paid tuition. And slowly, painfully, my thinking evolved. Chapter 4: The boring strategy that quietly changed everything. Let me tell you something that might disappoint you. There was no single investment that made me a millionaire. No lottery moment. No viral trade. No overnight miracle. What worked was boring, consistent investing, quality assets, long-time horizons. I focused on businesses that made real money, assets that produced value, systems that compounded quietly. While others were chasing excitement, I was building momentum. And momentum doesn't look impressive at first. In fact, it looks slow, unattractive, almost pointless. Until one day, it isn't. Chapter 5: The moment I crossed $1 million and why it felt quiet. When it finally happened, there was no celebration, no dramatic music, no fireworks, just a number. And that's when I understood something profound. The money was never the reward. The discipline was. Because by the time I reached that number, I had already become someone capable of managing it. And that's the real goal of investing. Not becoming rich fast, but becoming financially mature slowly. Pause point. If you're still watching right now, you're not here by accident. In the next part of this script, I'll break down the exact beginner mindset you must adopt, the psychological traps that destroy portfolios, how long-term investors think differently, and the final chapter that will push you to act. Chapter 6: The beginner mindset that separates investors from wishers. Let me tell you something most people don't want to hear. The biggest difference between people who build wealth and people who only talk about building wealth is not intelligence. It's not income. It's not connections. It's how they think about time. Beginners usually think like this: what can I invest in right now that will change my life? Real investors think like this: what system can I commit to that will still work when I'm tired, bored, or discouraged? That shift matters. Because investing is not a sprint. It's not even a marathon. It's a lifestyle of repeated good decisions, even when nothing exciting is happening. I had to unlearn something dangerous. The belief that action always means movement. Sometimes, the smartest move is doing absolutely nothing. Letting compounding do its quiet work. Letting time become your partner instead of your enemy. And here's the hard truth. If you can't stay consistent when results are invisible, you won't survive when pressure shows up. That's why beginners fail. Not because they start wrong, but because they quit too early. Ask yourself this honestly. Do you want excitement? Or do you want results? Because the market rewards patience, not impatience dressed up as ambition. Chapter 7: How I Learned to Stop Touching My Investments. One of the most expensive habits I had early on was checking my investments constantly. Every dip felt personal. Every rise felt temporary. Every headline triggered emotion. And emotion is dangerous in investing. I realized something uncomfortable. The more I checked my portfolio, the worse my decisions became. So I changed one habit. Instead of asking, "Is the price going up?" I asked, "Is the business getting stronger?" That question changed everything. Because prices move daily, but value moves slowly. When you understand that, you stop reacting and start positioning. I reduced noise. Less news, less opinions, less panic. And ironically, my returns improved. Sometimes the smartest financial move is simply getting out of your own way. Chapter 8: Why Boring Investors Win and Flashy Ones Burn Out. Let's talk about something uncomfortable. The people who talk the loudest about money are usually the ones struggling the most with it. Real investors don't need attention. They need alignment. They don't chase trends. They don't brag about screenshots. They don't explain every move. They execute quietly, while others are jumping from one strategy to another. They're stacking consistency. I once met someone who invested the same amount every single month for years. No excitement, no drama, and over time, that discipline outperformed most genius strategies. That's when it hit me. Wealth doesn't respond to intensity. It responds to reliability. Can you show up when it's boring? Can you stay invested when nothing is happening? Can you trust the process without applause? Those questions decide your future. Chapter 9: The Emotional Side of Making Real Money. No one tells you this part. As your money grows, your emotions get tested. Fear shows up differently. Greed becomes more subtle. Pressure increases. You start thinking, what if I lose this? What if I mess up now? That's why mindset matters more at higher levels. I learned that wealth doesn't remove fear. It reveals your relationship with it. So I built rules. Rules remove emotion. Rules told me when to invest, when to wait, when to ignore noise, and rules protected me from myself. Because discipline beats confidence. Every single time. Chapter 10: The Truth About $1 Million. Let me be honest with you. $1 million doesn't change who you are. It exposes who you've become. If you're reckless, more money amplifies it. If you're disciplined, money becomes a tool. By the time I crossed that number, I wasn't celebrating wealth. I was proud of who I had to become to reach it. Patient, focused, calm under pressure. And that's available to anyone willing to grow into it. Final chapter: This is where your story begins. If you've stayed with me this long, I want you to hear this clearly. You don't need to be perfect to start investing. You need to be committed. You don't need massive income. You need consistency. You don't need secret knowledge. You need time, discipline, and belief. The market doesn't reward people who wait for confidence. Confidence comes after action. Start small. Start scared. Start uncertain. But start. Because years from now, you'll either thank yourself for beginning, or regret that you didn't. This isn't about copying my journey. It's about realizing you can build your own. Before we end this video, do one thing. If you haven't subscribed yet, stop right now and subscribe. Seriously, have you subscribed? If you already have, I appreciate you deeply. You're building something bigger than entertainment. You're building understanding. If you haven't, this is your sign. Because this channel exists for people who think long-term, who want clarity, not hype, and who believe their future deserves effort. More powerful videos are coming. Deeper lessons, stronger mindset shifts, and I want you on this journey. Thank you for staying until the very end. Remember this motto and live by it. Dream boldly, act fearlessly, and let your vision outlive you. I'll see you in the next video.